Looking for that perfect photo gift? I've ranked the top 12 most popular photo gifts. Let's go through some of the most classic photo gifts out there that you can pretty much get from anywhere, including your local store. Okay, so we're going to go with the classic photo book first. I personally would put this as an S, especially for the older generation, because as they get older, they forget moments. They don't feel as quite so as connected with our families because they don't get to see them very often. So being able to share your family's moments over the year with them so that they can be a part of it and gives them something to look at, especially for those who are struggling to remember who's who. We actually did this for a family member of ours who was struggling with getting that little bit older, remembering us. We actually wrote our names on who was who so that they could reinforce that throughout the year. So when we came to see them, and it helped them kind of remember who was who. And actually we found it worked really, really well. So being able to share those moments with somebody and being able to reflect on those things, I think is really, really important. This is also a great one for kids, because just like the older generation, the younger ones seem to forget things just as well. I do a yearly one with my son, and it's his absolute favourite, and we actually sit down and do it together. So we create it, and it makes it his. It makes it really, really personable, and he absolutely adores it because he loves looking through them and remembering. So definitely S tier. And if you need some help picking out the best photos and how to do this, then make sure you check out this tutorial, because I'll be showing you exactly how I built this year's one. For your quick wins, and we're going to speed through a couple of these really, really quickly, we have the snow globe. Now, personally, the snow globe for me, I don't hate it, but it's really, really hard to get a good photo that fits in a snow globe and is quality and all the rest of it. When it's done well, it's done really, really well, but picking the perfect photo is really, really challenging for this one. So I would definitely say this is for the more advanced person. I know that a lot of the local places do them, but they always just feel a little bit on the tacky side. No, I'm actually going to move that down because I wouldn't give it as a gift. Next up, we have a standard print. Again, there's nothing wrong with having a standard print and sharing an individual moment with somebody, and your favourite shot of them or your favourite moment between two people is absolutely great. It's an everyday. It's not going to wow anybody. Photo magnets for me have been an absolute win. Being able to have them in a playful way, putting them into your kitchen or onto your fridges and things like that. You can even put them in people's offices if they've got the right setup. Absolute win, cheap and cheerful, last minute, absolutely perfect. Photo mugs, I haven't particularly found this particularly appealing to a lot of people. A lot of people think, oh, it is a mug, a great gift, but being able to personalize it in a way that makes it look good and not just a simple, yeah, we shoved a photo on it. I haven't seen it done well yet. And believe me, I've gone through a fair few of these. Next up, photo jigsaws. I actually really enjoyed giving this as a gift once. We had a particular memorable moment, and I actually got it done in a jigsaw because we are jigsaw people in our house. But it's a one and done kind of situation. You can get companies where they won't put the picture on the front, so the only way for them to know what the picture is to actually build it. I think it's a nice added touch, but it's very personal to the person that you're giving it. Does it work? Yes, and it can work very, very well. The quality of the pieces are very, very good, but it's very unique to that individual and whether they like to do jigsaws. Christmas ornaments, again, I'm going to put it down at G. It's good, it's okay, it's a nice little stocking filler to add onto something, but again, you've got to pick the right places to make sure that you get a good quality piece. Cushions, it's kind of borderline for me. If you pick out the right photo, it can be good. If you don't pick out the right photo, if it was printed in a bad way, you really do need to make sure that you're doing this from the right kind of a place. And I'll drop a comment down below for one of my favorites. Holiday cards for that holiday season is really, really important. It's a nice, simple way of kind of showing your touch with somebody and being able to share those moments. It's a nice way to share things with the people that you don't get to see very often, and picking out the right holiday card idea is important, making sure you get the right shot. If you've got no ideas, check out this video. It's cheap and cheerful. I don't really class it as a gift. Okay, a print. I like prints. I think a framed print is a really, really nice way, or the acrylic canvas. Great for people who have some extra wall space that you might think they might want to. If they're a particular person like myself who showcase and fills their entire hallway, then it's a nice thing to do. Again, picking the right place to get the right quality, I think, is really, really important. So don't forget to check out my links. Photo blankets for me are, I'll give it bronze. I think for kids who are very nostalgic, it's really, really sweet and a really nice way to share moments with them. But I do find that as older you get, it's not as impressive. I'd rather have mementos like shirts or day trips out or things that really, really mean something. So finally, as you can see, we have no gold star yet. That's because I've been holding off on you guys. This is the absolute favorite of mine to give to those who have family that just live that little bit too far away or are a little bit on the alone side, so therefore being able to connect with them regularly is really important. So this is absolutely ideal for grandparents. Okay, you will need to set it up for them because hello tech savvy, it doesn't happen, but it is the skylight frame. This enables you to quite literally have an app on your phone, and when something magical happens or you get that shot that you're looking for, even if it's just down the park or something, you literally just say send to frame and it will send it immediately via email to the frame, and that it gets updated on their end. It's like a gift that keeps giving all year round, because as long as you are updating them every now and again, they're getting fresh ones. They get to like and favourite some of theirs so they can put their favourites on a cycle. And it really just does make the difference of how I think this should be done. So I know that some of these are very generic, but this has to be the one that just keeps grandparents going because it enables you to keep giving. So yes, it's a bit more expensive than some of the other ones, but it's totally worth it because it enables you to keep updating those people. What do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you think I'm crazy? Which photo gift is your favourite? Comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And until next time,